What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and welcome to the start of one of my favorite series that I do here on YouTube. This, my friends, is episode 1 of Advanced Warfare, Jumps and Spots. Yes, that's right, we're back, baby. We've been doing this series since Modern Warfare 2. It's definitely one of the most popular series that I've had to date on my channel, and I'm hoping that Advanced Warfare goes just as well as it's always been. I hope you guys like it just as much. We have the new edition of the exosuit and all the abilities and jumps and all kinds of craziness, so this series should be pretty good in this game. But anyway, today we're going to be taking a look at the map Ascend. It's a super long, square, symmetrical, 3-lane map. A lot of fun for objective game types, but what I'm going to show you guys can be used in pretty much anything that you play, and hopefully it gives you a slight advantage over the enemies. So the first thing I've got for you guys here is for all you spawn snipers. When you spawn in this area of the map, you can actually just come jump up right here. And if you're up on top of this thing, you can see directly down the middle right there, as well as if you edge yourself out, you can actually see down this lane as well. So you've got 2 lanes completely controlled by one sniper right here. And then, if you want to, you can come over to this building, which is a little bit more popular, and you can see right down this lane as well. So boom, that's all 3 lanes controlled with a sniper, or even an AR if you've got, if you want to try to do that. So that's not too bad. So let's head over this way first. I've got a decent little spot over here that I use sometimes. Right here, you're at quite the disadvantage. A lot of times people just jump up like this, and there's just people in this hallway waiting for them. So what I'll do, to be able to check that, if I think somebody's going to be there, you can just hop up on top of this thing right here. And then you can kind of see people. Oh, I kind of fell off right there. But yeah, you can hop up here. You can see if people are there. You can kind of edge your way out, and you can kind of almost see down that thing, but eventually you fall off. So that's not too bad. Now, over here, this underground area, it's not used by anybody. Now, there's a hard point down here, and that's pretty much the only time I see people down here. But for the most part, like TDM, Domination, any other game mode, use this to flank around the map, man. I don't see anybody using this. And you can get from that spawn to this area. And then you can even climb up into the middle of the map, but that's probably pretty stupid. But yeah, I just use this thing. Nobody ever really pays attention to it. If there's enemies over here, you can just kind of hop up like this, take them out. It's an amazing little, kind of flank route that nobody tends to use. And I'm so surprised at how little traffic you'll have down there. So make sure you guys check that out. Now, in here, there's not really too much. I wish you could hop up in these corners, but unfortunately you can't. Really, there's only these little light things that you can hop up on all the way across. Oftentimes, what I'll do is if there's an enemy chasing me, I'll run around here. I'll double jump. You can back boost into this corner, and then you can take him out as he comes around the corner. It's also good if you're playing like Momentum or something. The flag's right here. You can kind of use this to stay away from nades and watch the people come in. This right here is my pride and joy of this map. I use it all the time. So if you're spawning over on this side of the map and you're coming across this way, you can kind of use this as cover to take people out. But there's so many different ways that enemies can shoot you from over here, and they're constantly like flooding up these stairways. If I'm trying to get around behind them, oftentimes what I'll do is I'll come over here, I'll get in this little cubby hole, and you can kind of sit here, watch as they come. But then, if you come over here, you can hop up on this railing, and rather than either going down and around these stairs or down here and coming around, you can actually get down to this second walkway by doing this. Boom, look at that. You can hit that corner right there, you can get down. You can actually drop off and then just do a little right boost to get into this as well. It's a little bit harder to do, but if you hit this corner, you can come down here and boom, you're on the second level. You've got free reign to come all the way over here and take the enemies out. Now, you can also do it the other way if you're trying to get up top. Like say there's a momentum point up there or something, you're gonna take enemies by surprise. You can come over here, you can actually just go like this. You just go to the right, boost jump, and then boost jump back to the left, and then you're up here. So that's pretty useful as well. But yeah, you can, I don't even know if I want to try it. You can just kind of drop off and then boost right, and sometimes I'll be able to get it. But like I said, it's really tough, and the other way that we did it is a lot easier. Now, over here, getting back here is really, really important, especially in momentum, domination, things like that. You push the spawn out, you can come back here, and this is a decent little spot. If you lay down right here, you can see under this, over into the long alleyway. The enemy team's going to be spawning back there, and they come running out of this, trying to get to whatever flag they're trying to get to. And so if you're right here, you have the perfect spot to be able to take them out where they can't even see you. So that's pretty good. Now, moving on, if we go over to this side of the map, this over here has quite a few little things that I've found. So these doorways you can actually get up on top of, which isn't too bad. Like say there's an enemy following you. You can kind of go like this. Whoop! Get up on top of this thing, watch them run through and take them out, so that's pretty good. Also, you can jump up to this thing here. I'm sure some of you guys probably already knew that. It's a pretty easy jump. You can do it from both sides. Over in here, inside of this little area, this right here is one of the most powerful spots in the game, to be honest. I mean, you literally have lines of sight all the way through there, through 2 different doorways. and then this way through 2 different doorways. And there's really no way for enemies to take you out when you're up here. The only way they're to get you is if they come from the middle. If they come from the middle, they have a direct line of sight on you, as you can see. But down there, they're not going to be able to get you unless you run out of ammo or you're just bad. But anyway, moving up here, this is actually a very interesting thing that I found. I don't really have a super useful thing for it unless you're in like a 1v1 in search and destroy or something like that. But anyway, you can get up on this doorway, which isn't bad in itself. But if you look right here, if you jump into this thing, you guys watch. You can see that tunnel over there, and you can watch people running through that tunnel. So I would think that, like, maybe for S&D 1-on-1 or 1-on-1 or 1-on-2 or something like that, you can see if somebody runs through there. You'll be able to drop down and take them out. But I really don't know any other reason why you would want to use that otherwise. So, yeah, that's just a little thing I noticed that I want to share with you guys. Over here, there's not really too much in this room. Nothing really at all, to be honest. The only thing that I do know over here is, again, it's kind of one of those things where if somebody's chasing you and want to kind of freak them out, you can come like this, you can back up, and you can actually land on this doorway. They come running underneath you, boom, just freaking stomp on them. So, that's pretty cool. And yeah, I think that's just about all I've found for this map so far. You can get on top of all these little things. There are more in the back here that you can snipe off of to see kind of down these middle lanes. But apart from that, there's not too much on this map besides, you know, like I said, this underground area is an absolute beast, and you can kind of jump up from any point from this underground area to be able to take enemies by surprise. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll bring more jumps and spots to you guys as I find good stuff. The next one we'll probably do is Biolab. We'll kind of go down in alphabetical order. And hopefully you guys are enjoying. So, catch you guys later. Check out these 2 videos if you haven't seen yet. And peace out, guys.